What is up, everybody? To Reverse here today, and we have to talk about this whole culture war, ugly female protagonist. Is what I guess I'm gonna title this. I don't know because people have been going crazy since the Game Awards. We got a lot of different new announcements, which this is probably the best Game Awards they have had in years. I think this is probably the best Game Awards overall because they're usually not that great. They're usually boring, 3 hour plus long, just bore fest. But this is actually interesting. They had a lot of announcements, a lot of great games, a lot of previous like PS2 and older titles like Musha is returning back, making a new what is that? I'm drawing a blank on the game. The Wolf Amaterasu, Okami. They're making an Okami sequel. That's what I was thinking about. Virtual Fighter's even coming back. A lot of cool games. Turok is coming back. A lot of cool games from my childhood is coming back to the limelight, which had dead IPs for a while. They bring them back. But the two bigger games that people are talking about is Witcher 4, which is starring Ciri from Witcher 3. A lot of these anti-woke people have been saying that these characters look so super ugly. They're woke. Which is like, I don't get it. I think Ciri looks just fine. She's old. She's aged from herself in Witcher 3, and she's gonna fight monsters. So I don't think she looks horrendous. I think that's how she looks from fighting monsters, being older. But a person like this says CD Projekt Red has completely been hit with the DEI ugly stick. What the F is this Ciri? And her voice actor is different too. I'm watching this live right now and I'm not thrilled. I'm sad, dude. This got a lot of replies. A lot of people were agreeing with this guy or just roasting this guy. Because, I don't get it. I don't think she looks that horrendous. I don't see the big deal. But they think there's a serious agenda to make all women in Western games just be ugly. Which, I don't know. They just want these women to look like supermodels. But I don't get it. I don't think this character model looks horrendous. I don't see what the big deal is. But people have been figuring out about this character and also the character from Intergalactic. I forgot the actress' real name, but they're figuring out about this characters too. Like this guy says, what exactly is the target audience? This got more replies than the other guy did. That's people just saying how they hate her design, how she's a bald girl boss lesbian, which we don't even know that. We don't even know what her sexuality is because, once again, it was just a trailer which pretty much showed like some anime at first. Then it showed her talking very briefly for like a few seconds. So we don't know what her orientation is, but people have decided that they just hate this character. Which something about Naughty Dog. When do we doubt Naughty Dog? They pretty much make good stuff. All their games have been 90 plus as of recently, so British got faith in Naughty Dog. And we played a game with an LGBT protagonist with Ellie in Last of Us Part 2. I mean, that game did get hate, but it was because Joel got killed. It wasn't because of the protagonist being gay or whatever. But people were real upset about this. This person says it's clear this person. It says what the video game industry thinks we want versus what we actually want. Once again, they're praising Stellar Blade, but hating on this new game, Intergalactic, just purely on the character design model, which, once again, this is like a robot, and this is an actual person fighting against different aliens and stuff. I don't know. It's even to this point where people care about how the female characters look, or they don't care. It's like some people care. I wouldn't say too much, but it's like there's too much emphasis on how these characters look. I was like, I haven't seen this done to any male characters by far. I haven't seen a outcry saying how a guy is too scrawny or a guy is too fat or whatever to be a main character. It's only women that really do this, too. It's kind of interesting. But this is this guy's response. It's clear a lot of you are new here. Let me walk you through something. Women have been fighting decades to get games to stop portraying them like Stellar Blade. I remember I kind of do remember that slightly. That's when the whole figures like Anita Sarkeesian came in because that woman was being portrayed in games. They didn't like that too much, but it's kind of getting to a point where I'm annoyed of hearing this each time we see a new video game comes out and and it's a female protagonist. It's like it pretty much boils down to if the protagonist is hot or not. It's like, really? Who cares? Like, I don't care that much. Like, once again, I played Last of Us Part 2 because the story was interesting. The gameplay was fun. I didn't care about if Ellie was hot or not, or if Abby was hot or not. It's just a fun game. I didn't care that much about it. This person states, who would pay $60 to play a video game as a bald lesbian? Once again, we don't know who this person's orientation. Then it's just like, why do people hate this character so much? I just don't get it. We didn't see anything. And then once again, it just makes me wonder if these people are honestly gamers to begin with. Like, because you got characters like this, Jax from Mass Effect 3, which people didn't care about. I don't remember hearing any outcry against how this character looks. And then she looks very similar to this character from Intergalactic. They look very similar. Yeah, look very similar. Obviously, Jax has more tattoos and whatever. Costume was different, but they're both bald. We have movies like G.I. Jane. What other movies? Ripley from Alien 3. There's been more properties where women have had bald heads, so I don't see what the big deal is now. Like, why is this such an issue now? I don't know. But, people are really in an uproar about this. It's like, to me personally, I just want a fun game, cool story, great graphics, great gameplay. That's all I care about. I don't care about this other extra stuff, like if the character has to be hot or not. I'm not trying to choke the chicken to a video game at all. I just want to play a fun game. Like, when did we get from that? People just don't play a fun game. Like, why is it all about if the character's hot or not? Just very weird. And in most games, you can even make your own character. So I guess with these, they are just really just don't want to see her or Siri on stream, which it's just getting to a point where it's just so annoying. This new video game discourse is just something else. It's like, who cares? Who freaking cares? This new... So, I don't know, dude, what's the solution? Is just to block these people? Because it's obviously grifting. Like, I don't understand how people can constantly watch content about saying, hey, this game is woke because this character is not hot. Like, who can constantly watch content like that? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Let's see what people got to say about this one. Because the serial one was kind of crazy because he just said she was just straight up ugly. This person says that wasn't my impression at all. She says feminine facial features. The Witcher setting is rough and medieval. She puts herself in constant danger, so the appearance fits. Yeah, she's scarred up because she's fighting against monsters. She's aged. Like, she's not going to be a supermodel who wears makeup constantly. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess I know the one character, Yennefer, can change her appearance with magic, but I don't think Syria would do that. Let's see. Sorry, did you still want her to be a child? Don't worry, she doesn't jerk off to you either. It's kind of seemed like a lot of people just want to do that to these video games. Because that was the whole discourse about Stellar Blade. That was just cringy. Like, she has the same face, but older, which is logical since The Witcher 4 is obviously going to be set after the events of Witcher 3. Man, we knew you'd immediately start grifting off this. You're so predictable. So, is the grift just to hate on anything popular? A new popular franchise comes out, or property comes out, where we just hate on it, say it's woke. But then again, if that's all it takes for people to watch your stuff, then I wouldn't blame them. Just say, hey, this is woke, this character's ugly, and you get like a ridiculous amount of replies and reviews. Like, this got 5.8k replies to it, 4k likes, 10.8 million views just by saying this character's ugly. Like, apparently somebody wants to see this content. Somebody wants to see this guy call different female protagonists ugly and say it was woke. Pick from the game with a love fan made on the right, higher fans. Really? Why would Siri... This looks crazy. I mean, I guess, but it doesn't give me the impression that she's fighting monsters with this one. It looks like a generic, like like one of those generic mobile game characters. They're saying the irony about calling somebody ugly stick. Wow. Another ugly female character says he looks like this. The guy from South Park. I've seen a lot of stupid crap tonight, but this thread is so full of brain dead incels. Holy crap, I'm not a DI sympathizer, but every time I hear someone crying about a character, it's because of this DI boogeyman who lives rent free in their head. Might as well be the boogeyman at this point, the way they treat it. They might as well be treating him like as a boogeyman. Like everything is just going to make their characters be uglier, the female characters be uglier. It's just weird. But I'm done with this conversation. This whole thing is getting very tiresome. It's like each time there's a new game, these people go out there and say it's woke. Each time there's a new popular franchise, it's woke. Apparently, everything is just woke. It's just crazy. But I'm trying to hear about this. Both these games I'm excited for. Witcher 4, I'm excited for. Intergalactic, I'm excited for. So I mean, I don't see. I don't know if these people think these games are gonna fail. They're not. Witcher 4 is gonna sell like hotcakes. Intergalactic is gonna sell with hotcakes because they are Naughty Dog alone. So I don't see what they hope to get with this, other than get gullible people to say, "Hey, this is woke as well" with them. I guess, but they're making money off this. I give them that. Each one of these posts almost got like 1 million views from saying this is woke. 18 million views. That's kind of crazy. So that's a lot of that's a big check from Elon right there, because it's got a lot of impressions. But maybe that is the whole goal here, by saying everything is woke, especially popular stuff, so you can get a big check from Elon. I guess that's the end goal, because it doesn't make any sense. It's like both these games are probably be fantastic. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't think these characters even look ugly, to be honest. I don't think these characters look atrocious. I think they look just fine. But those are my thoughts. Definitely want to hear yours down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.